Okay, welcome back to the ProBrick exclusive YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, subscribe and ring the bell for more of this amazing, insightful content. And if you like the video, press like and share it. But let's get on with our interrogation of Sarah Boone, the suitcase suffocator or strangler or whatever you want to call her. And the police are giving her an interrogation now. This woman's a denialist, a liar, compulsive, attention shifter. She's a artful dodger. She's got it, this lady, but she's going down.
Okay.
Let me.
There.
The battery doesn't last very long.
Yeah, it used to last a lot longer than that. I don't know what happened.
Okay. Let me just grab something.
All right.
So they're a little bit unorganised, these detectives. The battery's gone flat. She sounds like she's got a cold.
You had a look on your face when she asked you if you've ever done that before. You looked kind of shocked and...
No.
Okay, but why did you say it like that? Like...
I don't think you all understand who I am.
Okay. Well, tell me.
I mean, I've always been a straight-A student. I am an outstanding mother to my son.
Okay.
I excel at everything. I would not do that.
You wouldn't zip somebody in a suitcase?
Well, I didn't, completely lock it. I mean, I opened it with one finger. I left enough in there for him to get out.
Okay.
And I wasn't planning on going upstairs and going to sleep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I left the 2 fingers out for him to get out. Oh, I didn't plan on going upstairs and leaving him stuck in there and falling asleep. Like, come on, it just gets more ridiculous by the moment. And I wouldn't say these detectives are overly organised either, to be honest.
No, it was just the way you said it.
You guys are scaring me.
Why?
Now she's playing the
We
victim.
just want you to watch this. This came from your phone. Don't you want to know what's on it?
Yes, please.
That lady needs to go to the doctor, the detective. And don't forget, this is in the middle of COVID, so it's quite strange how she's gotten away with that. They've just had to change the battery in the
Is it
computer.
long? Because I don't know how much I
She
can
knows how long it is. She's playing the victim. She's playing that she's stressed.
I don't know how much I can take.
She's not stressed. She's just being afraid of what she's going to get exposed as doing. And this is revealing. So listen carefully to what's coming up. She knows
Do I
what's
have to
coming up.
watch this?
See, she knows what's
I
coming.
continuously throw up. I don't sleep. I don't want to see it, if that's okay.
Now she's exaggerating her condition so that she can try and dodge the bullets that are about to come flaring at her.
Well, it's on your phone, and you can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah. We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
It's that long?
2 minutes.
No.
For everything you've done to me.
Here we
For
go.
everything you've done to me.
She's
Fuck
now.
you.
Now, guys, he's going, Sarah, in the suitcase, Sarah, and she's going, look what you've done to me, and this is for everything you've done to me. I'll just back play it so that you can get a better perspective.
No.
I don't know how much I can take.
I don't know how to find her.
Do I have to watch this? I continuously throw up. I don't sleep. I don't want to see it, if that's okay.
Well, it's on your phone, and you can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah. We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
He's going, Sarah.
It's that long?
2 minutes.
No.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me. Fuck you.
So she's gone, this is for what everything you've done to me. He's in the suitcase, stuck, going, Sarah, and he's deteriorating quick.
And this
Fuck
is,
you.
that's you, your voice.
Stupid.
Sarah, let me out. Fuck you, stupid. She's as guilty as you can get.
Sarah. That's my name. Don't wear it out.
That's my name, don't wear it out. I can't breathe in the suitcase. Let me out.
That's when you do when you choke me. Sarah.
That's what you get when you choke me, she said.
Sarah.
I don't want to watch it, please.
Of course you don't want to watch it because she's as guilty as... That's it. She's done. They've got the case.
Last time we talked to you, you had said that you put him in the suitcase, he had 2 fingers hanging out. And you
I
went to
flipped him
bed.
over.
Sarah, I can't breathe.
I flipped him over, and that's where it was.
I mean, there's 2 different videos and a still picture where, yeah, it shows you flipping him in different positions and him saying that he can't breathe and you saying fuck
So
you.
this is upside down. So in order for him to have gotten into it,
It was flipped up.
right, it was flipped up normal.
Yes.
Like as if you're packing something. So this is upside down.
Guys, this is killing me right now.
Of course
So
it's
this
killing her
image is
because she's
upside
being
down,
convicted.
And then this small video that occurred 11 minutes later, it's flipped over the other way, closer to your dining room table.
Okay.
Now he's obviously still in there. So he didn't, how did it go from the back to the front?
I
'Cause
flipped it.
She's been flipping him around in it.
My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep.
No, but you still did. It might not have been her plan, but she still did.
Well, that's what you did.
Yeah.
But not intentional, though.
Oh, yeah, no, it
you
was
told me
intentional.
You went upstairs because
Look,
you were
Stop
getting
here.
ready for bed.
stopped here.
Okay, but
Where's here?
show me where you can see any fingers coming out, because there's the end.
It's, and his head's right here.
Mhm.
So going like this, rather than going all the way up, it's like this.
No, she's a liar.
But why is he saying
She's
I
a
can't
liar.
breathe, and why is he pushing on it as if he can't get out?
Because he can't get
Show a
out.
hole.
There's no
gap.
hole. There's no fingers. I don't see his fingers. There's no hole.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't know, like, what you want me to tell you.
I'm just
That
showing
you
you.
guilt that
I'm
I
just telling you what we've
didn't
seen
let him out.
and what we've heard from the
I
other video.
understand. I understand.
You
He's
deliberately
begging
left
for
him
you
in
to let
there.
him out. You're laughing in the beginning, and then in the end, it sounds kind of like a.
No, it's not malicious.
Oh, it's
Well, saying fuck
100%
you.
malicious.
It's not
Yeah,
malicious.
It's
What is
malicious.
What does "fuck you" mean to you?
Well,
Like if I were to tell my
oh, like he
partner.
does. Like,
See how clever and cunning and conniving these people are? But there's nothing smooth or smart about her craftiness. She's trying to be tricky and wily, but she's not artful enough to be able to pull it off. The facts are against her. It's just an insidious way Machiavellian way in which she's trying to get off the hook.
I get told everything but a white woman, so
Okay.
my intention was not to leave him in there.
Oh, yes, it
Please
was.
understand that.
Oh,
my
yes, it
intention was not to leave him in there.
But you went upstairs thinking that he could get himself
Yes.
out, but the video shows
That's
at
what I
no
told
point
you.
can I see his fingers. And
He'll
it
be up
looks
here any
like
minute.
And then 30 minutes later, he didn't show.
And he's telling you
And I
he
didn't
can't
wake
breathe.
up.
Do you
He's
think
not
he's
able to get out.
joking? You told me he was laughing, and
We were
the
before.
video, there's no
When we
laughing.
first got in there, both of us were.
So how long was he in there for? Like, this video is at 11:12 when it starts, so was he in there for like a long time prior to you
No.
recording this?
No. No.
So it goes from funny to no longer funny,
But
and
I
you're
didn't,
the only one laughing.
but I didn't think that he was, like,
She's falsifying and
Like, I
trying to
didn't-
mislead them.
So pushing up on a suitcase saying, Sarah, Sarah, Sarah,
I can't
I
breathe.
can't breathe.
George has done that in the past before, too, where it's just like he thinks that
She's
he's
trying to be
woe is
delusive.
me kind of thing, where it's like, I
Well,
don't
he's
think,
never been locked in a suitcase. That's
No.
where he couldn't get out. So
it's kind of, I thought it was
And
the
you know
boy
the oxygen
crawling
is
wolf,
something.
crying wolf kind of thing.
okay.
And
No,
again,
she's
my
inventing
But
the story as she
Nowhere
goes.
in there is he laughing. Is he joking? He is begging, and you're the only one laughing,
Okay.
and you're the only one saying derogatory comments.
She's
like you're
misrepresenting the
No.
situation and
Please
herself
don't,
and
I
the
don't
man.
mean to sound negative, and I don't know if I can say this, but, like, it's like you guys are kind of trying to, like, feed me. Like,
No, I'm just trying to show you a video that you no longer want to watch because you probably don't want to know the outcome of how and what you said.
well, I know what,
You know what's on that video now?
No.
You remember making that video?
See her non-acceptance
Why
of
don't
the
you remember
reality?
making the video?
probably because we had been drinking.
See her non-acceptance and rejecting and refusal of her own reality? See her dismissing her own reality in front of these people, her renunciation and non-committal of her reality right now. Police are experts at this. They know they've got her. They're just trying to get a confession out of her, but she ain't going to do it, which is typical female behaviour. She's just trying to brush it off and be in a retraction. See a retraction stance, like body position, body language. No, disapproval of her reality. This is her reality. She's got a guy in a suitcase on that video, and he wants to get out, and she's not letting him out.
But you weren't drunk.
No. Just because I went upstairs and, just
You
because
told
you're
us-
drunk doesn't mean that
You told us several times that you were not drunk. You said that you had your wits about you. You said he had his wits about you.
Mhm.
You said that you don't like not having your wits. In my experience, if somebody cannot remember doing something to the extent of making 2 videos and taking a photo, they are intoxicated.
Okay. I understand where you all are coming from.
Well,
I
we're
get
just
it.
trying to make sense of it. We're trying to
get it.
figure
Right,
out
we're
what you're
trying to
saying.
figure out this
You
video.
explain it to us. We're listening.
I just did. Like, we were playing, and then, like, I thought it was...
That's not playing. Would you say that's playing? Sarah, I can't breathe. Fuck you. That's what you get for trying to choke me. Sarah, I can't breathe. That's not playing. That's a woman with deep-seated fucking scorn, right? Now, they know this. But look at the effort that she's going in repudiating what she's done. The refutal and renunciation and negation of her reality. Can you see how hard it is to try and convict someone? They've got the evidence there. So she's gone. But she ain't going to admit. She's got a complete disavowal, disclaimer and protestation to her deliberateness in this murder.
My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep. My plan...
Whether it was her plan or not, that's what she did. And I could imagine she's done it out of spite. I'm just going to leave you there to suffer. And he's died.
was not to... He'll be up here any minute.
But
But
you
again-
willingly went upstairs and went to sleep. No one forced you to go upstairs and get
My
ready
plan
for
wasn't
bed.
also to leave him in the suitcase,
So why didn't you take him out?
because I went upstairs, and then I fell asleep.
See the contradictions? Statement, abnegation. I didn't take him out because I went upstairs and went to sleep. Why didn't you take the Okay, here's an example. Why didn't you take the Bowser out of the petrol filling port in your car before you drove off? Oh, because I put the key in the car and drove off. In other words, it left itself there. She's trying to say he left himself there. No. Why didn't you take your foot out of the water when you saw the shark swimming around underneath the wharf? Oh, because I laid back and went to sleep and it bit my foot off. Whose fault's that? Can you see how ridiculous the story is?
Why didn't you consciously think he's asking to come out? He
I
can't
didn't do it
breathe.
intentionally.
What do you think is going to happen if you leave somebody in a confined space like that?
Well, I thought by not giving it up all the way, it would be okay. My plan was...
No, she was punishing that man, brutally, seriously punishing that man. She deliberately left him in there. She deliberately wanted to hear him in pain and suffering. This is why the man's family never liked her. They knew that there was something wrong with her. And she's trying to pathetically make excuses as to how it's all been an accident when it was absolutely 100% deliberate.
Not to leave him in the
And what was
suitcase.
your plan?
Waiting for him to come upstairs.
Her
And
plan
then
was to make him suffer, leave him there to suffer.
Fell asleep.
You said you were up there
Viewers, her plan was to leave him there to suffer.
30 minutes. After 30 minutes, somebody not coming up.
Knowing that the last time you saw him was in the suitcase, 30 minutes later, you're like, maybe I should go check on him, maybe I shouldn't.
No.
Well, that didn't cross your mind because it didn't happen.
That's like an assumption. Like, that's what you all are thinking. Just,
We're asking.
it's the
You
whole,
tell us.
it's the drinking.
But they weren't drunk, she
That's
said.
what it is.
Now she's
It's the
using the
drinking.
drinking as an excuse.
I thought it was like,
She hasn't got a leg
I
to
thought he
stand
was
on.
okay. Like, I didn't,
No.
He's telling you he's not.
Yes.
He's telling you, Sarah, I can't breathe. He's saying your name, and you're like, that's my name, don't wear it out.
Yeah.
guys, that's how we are with
No.
each other. Like, nobody understands our
Okay,
relationship.
so it's a constant domestic violence relationship. We knew that from the original first couple of videos where it was reported that the police had been there several times for domestic violence and that wasn't going to change. It's gone to another level now and she's not going to let him out of the suitcase.
The whole suitcase thing never happened before.
Would you leave someone else in a suitcase? Would you leave Lucas in a suitcase jokingly? Because it was a
No.
joking matter. You put him in there jokingly.
of
Would
course
you leave
not.
Lucas jokingly in there? And you love Lucas, right? And you
I
love
wouldn't do
George.
that to him either. I wouldn't do that to him.
So I just.
Well, it's not like, again, I don't think you all understand. Like,
I mean.
that was not my intention.
No, but
Well,
it was
Y'all
her
don't have
action.
any idea what
By
I've
your
done for
action,
him.
But by your
And,
action.
you know, it's like a bank robber sitting there with a bag of money next to him and them going, how did you end up with that bag of money and she's robbed it? And she's sitting there going, it wasn't my intention to rob the bank. Well, you're sitting there with the bag full of money. Yeah, but it wasn't my intention. She's gone. She is gone. They'll put her away for life.
And that's exactly right. You get to the point where you've done so much for somebody and they don't show
No.
you any appreciation,
He did.
not by your words in the video. I don't get that.
He did.
Because you bring up the fact that when he's choking you, you can't breathe. That's how you felt when he cheated on you. You couldn't breathe. And you verbally several times
Not
told him
cheated on
just,
me.
fuck you.
Well, you said it in the video, but you
video.
won't let us play the rest of it 'cause you don't
And
want
you-
to.
When I
told
say
him.
cheating, it's on his phone.
Okay. Cheating is cheating.
I
And if
think
you
so
see-
too.
Exactly.
It's your definition of cheating, though. So I mean,
Yeah.
that's what the definition means.
And that's what you told him in the video. That I couldn't breathe when you cheated on me.
No.
That's
Yeah.
how I felt when he said, Sarah, I can't breathe. And you told
I
him,
don't.
Now, that's beautiful what they've said because when he cheated or used to cheat on her, she'd say, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. Now she's got him in a situation where he can't breathe. And she's going, now see what it feels like.
Don't
Fuck
know
you.
what you. This is
what would you
Life
say
changing.
if somebody told you that they had done this?
done what?
Zipped somebody in a suitcase and went up and went to bed.
Do you all not think? So you all think that it's like, oh, good, I got him in there. Now I'm gonna go to sleep. Is that what you guys are trying to assume, or trying to like?
The video is very portraying of the opposite of what you told us.
No.
It is not leading up, it is not matching what statement you gave us in the car.
So.
And that's why we want to know,
And
the
I don't remember
injuries.
doing those.
the injuries are not consistent with what you told us. So we have a lot of inconsistencies, and this video explains itself. It really, truly does.
That you're guilty.
You don't think that I have thought about that?
Thought about the video, or thought about...
But no, again, if you don't mind, please. So you all are assuming that it's like, oh, good, I got him in there, now I'm going to go to sleep? Is that what you all are assuming?
Yep. Yep,
it's not an assumption when that's what
100%.
you told us that happened.
That's what happened.
And the video,
Can you see the blind denial here?
I mean,
Look at it,
I'm not
trying
gonna
to find
say-
its way out.
you thought he could
Goes
get out
off.
on his
Yes.
but the video shows that he cannot get out on his own.
But when I unzipped it with one finger.
From the outside.
Yeah,
But it had the hole in it.
irrelevant.
And you're claiming that it had a paper clip, so that's what assisted you in doing it.
No.
Is what you told us.
When I had my sweatshirt, I said I thought it had a paper clip on it. It's got,
But the zipper part is broken. That
yes,
helps
which is
you
why we were
with
going to
it.
zip it.
Yeah.
I just,
You were able to unzip
This
it from
shit
the
is
outside
mad.
very easily, because that's the way they're designed.
but you could on the inside too. I don't know how.
But why wouldn't he have gotten himself out if he could? He was
I don't know.
asking-
Like, I don't know if
asking.
you saw, like, where the hole was. I don't
I
know.
didn't see a hole.
No
I
one
didn't
sees
see
the
no
hole.
fingers
You're the
sticking
only
out.
one that's what I'm saying. Like, he's in one position,
Yeah.
and where his head would be, we should be able to see fingers.
Look at the body.
And then when
look
it's
at the
flipped
body
over
language.
onto its right side,
That now's the time to attack her, like to get the confession. Look at her defeated body language. She's completely deflated. This is their time. Put the video back on. Put the video back on. You'll get her.
again, his head is closer to us facing the video, so we should be able to see fingers, and we don't see anything. We see no movement of him trying to unzip it or physically unzipping it. All we see is pushing up, trying to push out of it.
Please do not assume.
I'm not
My-
assuming.
my
I haven't
intention-
assumed anything. I follow evidence.
But my intention was not, again, oh good, I got him in there.
Oh,
Now
yes,
I'm just
it
going to go to
was.
sleep.
Oh,
What do you think
yes,
someone
it
that
was.
knows nothing about this,
yes.
or hears just a little bit, like, oh, they were playing around in a suitcase,
She's been
and then
drinking
and then watches
probably
that
went
video.
to sleep.
No,
That's what happened.
no. My
But you let him
opinion
out
is she's
before. I mean, you put him
deliberately
in,
done
so
it.
why didn't you take him out?
Because I was upstairs and I fell asleep.
No, before you went upstairs. You, like, consciously had to walk upstairs. I mean, you obviously remember going to bed because you were able to give me a time frame on that. And you specifically
Mhm.
told me that you
I
went
don't-
upstairs.
My intention is not for this to happen. I am sick about it.
Yeah,
I've
because
never
you're going to jail.
done anything like this before in the past. I am sick,
And you didn't do a very good job of it
especially
this
with that.
time either.
I thought I couldn't sleep last night. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. You tell us the last night, you vividly remember this when you told us last night, that he was laughing, you were laughing, you put him in the suitcase, he has two fingers sticking out, and you go to bed. Now we see something totally different, and it actually shows you upset and, again, using derogatory terms to him when he's begging for his life to get out of that suitcase.
So,
So
But
what
my thing
you
is
say
with
we're
the-
assuming, we're not assuming,
but
we're
the
telling you
fingers,
what's on there.
so it just happened to be that whenever I was videotaping or doing whatever else it was, just happened to not have that in it.
Okay. And you also, in the video, you can't see any holes. There's nowhere in that where the zipper separates and you can see a hole. If there's a hole, he's pushing on it, begging you to get out. We should probably see that hole that
He
you're
essentially
talking
would have
about.
been able to get out.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Based off what you're telling us, he should have been
Yeah.
able to get out.
Okay.
But the
This is trying
video
to bring alcohol back into it.
shows him attempting to get out, begging to get out, and he can't. So that's
So viewers, this goes round and round for over an hour. We're going to go up. We're going to go up. So to cut a long story short, they get a forensic lady in to do her fingernails, get skin fragments from out from under her fingernails, as you can see. And then I think they leave the room and they come back in. Here they come. I'll start it from here and we'll wrap it up.
so. You're not free to go. Okay. Oh, do you promise everything you told us was the truth? Or no? Everything we've talked about today?
Yes. What do you mean?
He asked to swear. Remember how I swore you yesterday on the audio recording? I just forgot, so he raised his hand to remind me, to tell you.
Okay.
Do you promise and swear that everything we talked about today has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
For which
True
everything?
and accurate to the best of your knowledge.
What, that it wasn't intentional?
Everything you've
you
said
told
today,
us.
everything that's come out of your mouth has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge.
To the best of my knowledge.
Correct. Yes.
Why?
Because
That's how
anytime
you
we talk
swear.
to somebody, we want to assure that everything that we've talked about is
True and accurate to the
To the
best
best
of that
of my knowledge.
She's
person's
got to
knowledge.
fix the shoe up.
not a trick
It's
question.
crazy.
To the best of my knowledge?
To the best of your knowledge.
Everything that you've told us today is true and accurate to the
Well,
best
it's
of your
not.
knowledge.
She knows it's
Yes,
not.
but it was not intentional.
Okay. Okay.
All right, do me a favor, stand up. I need you to turn around, face the wall, put your hands behind your back. Do you have anything in your pockets that I should know about?
And she's off to jail. See that?
Why is this happening?
Why
Because
is this
George
happening?
dead.
Not intentionally.
We understand that.
He's still dead.
Well, we don't
Someone
really
needs to
understand
call
that.
Brian, please.
And now
Okay.
she's
Or can I
starting
not
to
make a
demand,
phone
look,
call?
You'll be able to make
Brian's
a
the
phone call
ex-husband.
when we get you down to the jail.
So
You'll
why
be
is this
afforded-
happening? So this was a trick.
No, it's not
No,
a trick.
not
How's
a
this a
trick.
trick?
So,
I'm in here to ask you to explain a few things to us, and
You were read your rights.
your response to everything was basically, I didn't do it.
intentionally.
I have to go through that.
Doesn't matter, he's still there. Do me a favor, have a seat.
Really bad.
Oh, look, Little Miss Innocent
Really?
now.
So if I didn't show up,
She's gone. It's all irrelevant now.
why is
You're
this
trying-
happening?
Because
Before you all said I could leave,
when
that I was
No,
done
no,
after
no.
this, after that.
we were done, yes, we were done, absolutely.
So now, so that's what it is,
We
You're
are
going
done.
to jail.
right?
Yep.
Not intentional.
Okay.
So what am I
Well,
supposed
let's
to do
let
now?
the judge decide that.
You will,
Someone needs to call Brian.
No,
Lucas is waiting
no.
for Mom to come home.
They know Brian's
This
got
was not my
the kids
intention.
sorted
I thought I
out.
was waiting for you all to come and figure out what's what and how many.
that's what we're trying to do.
And I was going to be able to go home.
No,
and see
not,
Lucas.
not when you've killed someone.
Now he's just not going to have me come
She
home.
was a negligent
So there's
mother
nothing
anyway.
that I can do.
All right, no,
No, there's not.
There's nothing that I can do in order to go home and see
No.
Lucas and prepare.
no. You'll be afforded a time in court, you'll be afforded an attorney, you'll be afforded a chance to talk to a judge, and all that stuff will be worked out.
But what's the time frame for that, though?
Could be months.
I have no way of being able to tell you. You should make first appearance probably by tomorrow morning, if not tonight, depending how things are busy, how quickly you get down there. I
I had a
don't work
sneaky
in there.
suspicion this was going to happen. And I need water, like, really bad, please.
Have a seat.
Look at her starting to try and stand over. Look at the face now.
You all tricked me down here.
Absolutely did not.
And this is what's going on underneath, boys. That's all I'm trying to show you.
I just got those.
Okay. They are not allowed
Look
in
at
the
her
jail.
trying to take control.
So I can't even smoke cigarettes as I go.
Nope. You get nothing. 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 Look at the face.
And what am I supposed to do with my car?
You'll be fine where it is. When you get down there, you'll have 3 phones, you'll be able to call.
What, as soon as possible?
Yeah, once you get down there, get booked in, you'll be able to use a phone in the waiting
Well,
area.
how long will that take? Because I need to talk to Brian.
Look at her.
I don't know, it depends how busy, how quickly
Nobody
they get
gives a
you through.
shit who she needs to talk
I
to
would say
be
within
honest.
the hour. It's a free phone
Yes?
call
Yeah.
in the lobby, it's a free
All
phone
I'm
call.
doing is bringing you there, sign
Yep.
a piece of paper, and you're going to
She has no clue.
So can I ask you, or whoever it is,
Look at her.
those
She's
holding
gone.
cells?
Oh no.
Am I
Ah.
going to be put in one of those?
I don't
Because
know.
last time I had a panic attack.
Okay.
Let them know that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you're familiar with the big bay. As long as you go in and you act civil to them, they'll set you in the big bay. And you'll be left there for
Can
a
you
while.
request that while I'm there?
No, that's not up to us. We don't work at the jail.
As
So
long
I
as,
can ask.
like he's saying, is if you don't
If
act
you
up.
go in and act like this, you'll go in and they'll put you in the big bay. If you go in there screaming and kicking and yelling and
Why would
cursing
I
at
do
people,
that?
I don't know. I'm just letting you know that's what happens. That's how they weed people out. If you go in acting like this,
So I asked for the big bay?
no, they'll put you there as long as you're acting like this.
Yeah, because the last time I had a major panic attack on those little things.
She doesn't, now she's saying, I don't want to go into jail, so, well, guess what? You're
Well, what am I
going
going to
into
do with my
jail.
purse? Oh, sorry.
Who gives a shit
First
about
it's
your
gonna come,
purse?
but the cigarettes and stuff can't, so.
And she wants all the privileges and rights, and she's going to jail. This is the mentality of it, man.
What made you all decide to do this?
You killed a
They
bloke.
just decide to do this.
Uh-huh.
George is dead.
Yeah, 100%.
You guys, I knew this was going to happen.
You did? Okay.
Yep.
So I
Yeah,
came down
we
here
did.
willingly.
Yes, absolutely.
She handed herself in, basically.
We were trying to figure out what's going on. We're still trying to figure out what's going on.
Unintentionally.
Well,
That won't be
intentionally
enough.
or not, George is dead. You act like when you say unintentionally, that absolves you from everything.
I need to get, I have my, I don't know if it's
And you
able
need-
to be
you
or
need
not.
your oil then. I apologize.
No, no,
I have things in my car that I need to.
Okay.
but you're,
It's irrelevant. They don't care
What
about
kind of
you,
stuff
your
you
car,
worried
your...
about?
Well, I have my medication.
Okay, they have a pharmacy
Well, now she's
there,
medicated.
so if there's something that you have to have right away, you'll be seeing a nurse.
It's panic attack stuff.
Well, again, when you get checked in, you're gonna be seeing a nurse,
Turn around now.
and that, they have a pharmacy there, so they'll be able to take care of any kind of that stuff. That protocol is out of my realm. I don't work down there, so I don't know, but I do know they do have a pharmacy, and that you will be afforded to see somebody. Okay?
all done?
Yes, ma'am. I'd like to say that.
Goodbye. So that was the Suitcase Killer Pro Ricky presentation. You can see there she just tried everything she could to get off. It wasn't going to happen, was it, guys? But this is see, a lot of this stuff goes on where no one can see it. That's the problem. It goes on where you can't see it, and they get away with it. Unfortunately, this time, she murdered the bloke. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. If you like the video, like and share it. This is Pro Ricky. Bye for now.